I think I've become worse. Here we go. Let's take this. There we go. There we go. We're back on. We're back to normal. Hello.
Hello.
Hello. This is Tom
And Ruth.
from Tom and Ruth Philippine Adventures. That other one didn't work so well. So hopefully I get the streamers back here. It was on my other live chat. And we can talk again. But today, what I was talking about and what I was saying was that we back again. Yeah, SF, sorry about that. I had to change from one computer to the other because it was just hairline. Hey, son, how are you? Welcome, welcome. Bill Pruitt, good morning. Again, thank you for that. Howdy, millionaire. Right. Carolina, I told him, I said at the bank, I said, there's one guy in U.S. I know I can call. I can get $1 million here tomorrow. That's Carolina Hillbilly. He slide me $1 million easy. He's got it. He's got it in his back pocket. When he walks, his wallet is so heavy it pulls his pants down. The bank lady was not really helpful to me. She gave me a bad vibe because I didn't feel that well for what she said. So I said, well, I'll stay very positive and say, yeah, Ruth does look much better now. Ruth, you look better now.
Yeah, I'm like a robot there.
The robot there.
Howdy, Scoot.
Howdy, Scoot. Good thing Scoot didn't see that earlier stream. He would have been like, oh, no, is that, hey, Charles, how you doing? Yeah, we decided to come on a little bit. I had many questions people asked me about. Did I get my money back from the bank? What process did I go through? What is the best way to send money? What is the best way to receive money? Look at the app Zelle. I use it often, no fees. And you know what? I did. I have it available on Capital One. My Zelle app works fantastic, but it will not let me send it to me here in the Philippines. What it is, and I've used a VPN. I've actually used a proxy. And I went and bought me a proxy and used it. I've used a VPN and it will not let me do it because apparently, from what I understand from Western Union, there is a list, a book. If your name goes on the book and you say you've sent money yourself here in the Philippines and Western Union cuts you off, all the other ones will. It goes into central program. And the reason they cut me off is because I'm sending money to myself here in the Philippines. And they question, why are you sending yourself money? Well, because I live here. And they look at it as the situation happened in Marawi. And what they were doing there was sending money there from all over the world and caused all that trouble there. And right after that, the restrictions from USA in the USA is hard for people that like myself that are living here. Now, you guys are there. Easy to send as much money as you want. No worries. You can buy people a car. But for me, it was just really hard for me to do that.
Jim said, next time, bring the bank lady a big Toblerone brand. Bar she more be helpful.
Probably will work.
No.
Send it to me. I'll send it just right.
All the banks now and the cooperative will put no gifts allowed.
Yeah? Yeah, no gifts? Yeah.
Like you're giving gifts to the...
Look what Peekaboo said. Send it to me.
I'll
send it back
to you.
Hey, Mark, how you doing?
Hi.
Yeah, thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Hey, Jeb Jam, how you doing, my friend? How is everything?
Oh,
Good to see you.
Mark Richard.
Mark Richard, good morning again.
Jeb Jam.
Jeb Jam.
Hello.
S Hart, how you
Hart.
doing?
Good
How is
morning.
everything? Yeah, what happened was we changed. We were on a live stream earlier, and I had what they call XSplit on, and it caused some problems. So you couldn't see Ruth. Ruth was blacked out, so I decided to change. Just to Bill, good morning. Just the bank. The bank is following the first Frangai rule. Once you have their money, you never give it back. Yeah. For me, I have to tell you, I was really upset over it. I'm not happy about it. I'm not happy just throwing $220 on the ground and walking away from it. But I have faith that it will come back. But to be honest with you, we probably will not see the money back. And it's really hard for me to grasp that. It's nobody's fault. Ruth did nothing wrong. Ruth was getting money out like normal. Then all of a sudden, all the ATMs shut down. One just hers. So it just really caused the problem there.
Charles Hookstead, good morning.
Yeah, Zelle's a good app. I've used it before, but it will not let me use it here for me. Maybe somebody else can use it. Start an account before I send it to her. Her legal guardian should control the account. It might work. We tried. I'm just gonna have to open up a bank account. I'm gonna have to I've reluctantly done that. I can send Ruth money to her account. It's just a hassle. So I'm just gonna open up a bank account and just transfer money from USA to my account here and do that. I guess is probably the best thing. That would probably be the easiest. I'm not happy about it. That would be paying $5 fees or $7, whatever people will charge me. I checked my bank. They said they can set up wire transfer for free one time a month. Okay. I should check on that. I have Wells Fargo and Capital One. I know Capital One's really user friendly. Wells Fargo's been okay. Tom, load the MoneyGram app. Send the money with MoneyGram. James, I did, and they will not let me send no more money. MoneyGram, Remitly, Send Value, World Transfer, all those accounts pretty well have said, no way, Jose. I can't use them anymore. Send me 1 million, and I will send you 5 million.
500,000.
Oh, there you go.
I will put it even.
Yeah, that will do. That will do, brother. But it's like, so I said, well, I got with Remitly on an email yesterday, and I got with Wells Fargo, Western Union, and they said that I've been currently banned because that they're not allowing that people live in the country send money to themselves. I said, well, I'm not sending it to myself, I'm sending it to my wife. They said, well, sorry. Sorry, basically. I got to tell you, they could give a rat's butt about sending money anywhere. They don't care. They don't care. They don't care who anybody is. So you might find what it is I never thought. Yep, Capital One. I'm gonna call Capital One. It's pretty. I'm a Nigerian prince. LOL. Yeah, exactly. Hey, Peekaboo, no worries. I'll send you a check. Yeah. Hey, I tell you what, send me a check, but make sure it's out of your account first, and then let me cash it. But they are really funny about that. The funny thing about it, Remitly answered me immediately. Well, Western Union did not answer me immediately. The other ones like Send Value and places like that said, well, apparently there's this program that once you're in it and your name goes in there, all the other ones abide by it. It's the same thing that they have for restaurants. It's like what they call if you don't pay your bill to one supplier that supplies that restaurant food, it goes into this thing and lets people know how far you're behind on credit and things like that. But when I grab money, I'm only grabbing 200 or 400 at a time. That's really all I grab. And I grab 400 one time a month, and I might grab another 400 at the end of the month. I might because I always pay my bills ahead. Like if my electricity bill's due, I pay it that second. When something comes in, I pay it.
Good morning, Mr. Ron.
Good morning, Mr. Ron.
From Davao City.
Make Mr. Ron make him up. Make him up. Blue. Carolina Hillbilly. How you doing, Mr. Ron? Good morning. Western Union banned me from sending Arlene any more money. Yeah. They are very pain in the neck. When I first came, I had Western Union, I had MoneyGram. I transferred $5,000 here because I'm buying this house. The Western Union put a hold on it. Yeah, moderator. Mm-hmm. Western Union put a hold on it.
Ronald
Bowden, good morning. And they put a hold on it, and so I had to call Western Union. Well, there was no load. I had to call them at 3 a.m. It was really a big hassle. Western Union said, listen, This will be the last transfer we're going to do for you. We're going to no longer do transfers for you anymore. You'll have to find another company. And they were really blatant about it. So I got them on the phone, and I ended up MoneyGram. Then after MoneyGram banned me for the same thing, then I got Send Value. After Send Value, then Remitly, then World Transfer, and all of them is banned. I'm banned from all. I cannot get any money from anybody. If my life depended on it, they're not going to do it. Walt Tollander, how you doing, my friend? Welcome, welcome. And so I found myself trying to find. I tried to find another source to send in money, but they will not do it. So I tried changing my browser. Changing like my VPN, all that stuff. I tried changing it so I could show that it was coming from another country, from USA. No, they already knew it. They won't let me do it.
Russell Stwats, good morning.
How you doing, Russell? Swats, how you doing? Reese told me to keep sending from the States, but I was limited to transfers if I'm living in the Philippines myself. So Ron, they did tell you that. Yeah, for me, they just completely blocked me. I cannot even think about a third party.
Better you open a bank account.
I'm just gonna have to button up when where this lockdown is. I can go out again. I'm going to go down to the bank and try to send that. If I get I will let everybody know if I get my $220 back. But I gotta tell you, what's the odds? Everybody give me a vote. Am I getting it back? But yes or no? I don't think I'm getting it back. But I will say positively, with a positive attitude, that they're going to do their very best and they're going to make sure I get my money back. Joke. Hey, check. Where did we meet?
In jail.
Jail. Okay, let's see. Russell, how you doing, Ronald? Good morning. We're doing good, Ronald. Mr. Ron, don't feel bad. My ATM card is about to expire, and I asked them to FedEx me a new one. They said I was changing my address and blocked my ATM credit card. I got to tell you something. That, if it wasn't for Mr. Mitch Brumwell, my good friend, I don't know what I would have done. My bank, all my address, all my info's there in Florida. My driver's license, everything. My brother, I have address in Texas. My brother lives, I get all my mail. Well, get this. I could not change my bank, and if I did, they would void all my cards. Like, I changed my address. I'm sorry, changed my address. So I found myself in a situation. I couldn't even change it. So Mr. Mitch Brumwell, out of goodness his heart, he sent me, he got me my driver's license, which proved that I lived there. So the bank went ahead and sent my card. I know people that can get your money back. I know. Hey, forget about it. I know a couple people. Chris, Colin, good morning. How you doing? The reason is that you're only allowed a certain amount of transfers a month and or a year transfer money to the Philippines. Why? I have no idea. I don't know all the particulars about it. But I know I am not the only vlogger in the Philippines that's been blocked. There's many people been blocked. I know that Bud Brown has been blocked from Western Union. I don't know any other things that you mentioned in the thing to me, in an email to me.
They don't want money, Daddy.
They don't want money here. It's like Chris Britt, I think, has been blocked. There's many guys that just eventually said, okay. I had a friend, this is the honest truth. I had a friend has direct deposit check, his Social Security check, up in Bohol deposit. It was $837 he was getting from Social Security.
James Lonergan.
Good morning, James Lonergan. He'd been here 13 years, $837. So the bank, he opened up the bank account. This is his third deposit into that bank account.
Sir Liner, good morning.
Good morning, Mike.
You will get your money back eventually. Could take months.
Yeah. So what they did was they ended up on his third check. They held his money. He said, "Where's my money? I should have been here by the third." Well, it's not here. Sorry, sir. Sorry. He ended up finding a way to find out where his money was. It had been deposited in the bank. On the 15th, he went, "Where's my money?" He said, "Sorry, sir, it's not there." Well, come to find out it was there. The bank, which is BDO Bank, took his money. So he raised so much sand about it, this, that. They put a smudge against his name. You know what smudge is, right?
Ronald Baldwin said, Remitly told me Philippines were one of those countries that cannot send money, that they were a list of countries that you
Ah,
can and you can't.
yeah. There you go. So anyway, he ended up losing the money, and so he just basically wrote it off BDO and fought him, but never got it. That's why they blocked your money. Both of you were in jail. That's it. That's it. That's exactly right. You think expletive making Ruth disappear? It was actually your lack of funds. She's already exactly. She's fading away. She's going away because I have no more money. She spent it all. No.
Mr. B, good
Morning,
morning.
Mr. B. But it's true though. It's like I could not find. I was in. Ruth calls me, and I was in town, and she says, "Hey, if you don't mind, come by the bank. My card has been captured." And I go, "What do you mean it's captured?" Well, she told me the story, so I went there. I said, "Well, just go in there, get the key, open up the thing, give me my link back." "Oh no, we don't have key." "Well, who has key?" "Well, we don't have key." "Oh, well, there's a guy down in Don Carlos. He'll be here in a minute. He's servicing our other bank. He'll be here in a minute." Well, in a minute's an hour and a half later. No, really, in a minute is 3 hours later. Well, in a minute doesn't mean I get the card back. So we went back there at 4 o'clock. Now it's at 1. At 4:30, we didn't get it. At 5 o'clock, we did not get my card. Finally, Ruth went in and raised so much sand to the guy. Where's this card? Just give it to me. So finally, eventually, I think it was 5:30 or 6, we finally got our card, my credit card.
James Lornigan said, I haven't sent an orphanage in Bacolod with Zoom a few times. Tried it weeks ago and they refused to send it in time.
You know what, James? I was in shock when Remitly. I only used Remitly one time. Do you guys remember when I was in Cebu and got stuck and I couldn't get any money because they had no ATMs? We had no money. And I got stuck with no money. So I used Remitly and I got funds. But I learned a big lesson there. Don't always have money available somewhere. And like Mr. B, he uses these remittance centers to just buy a card. And that's what we do.
Ishard said, TransferWise were about to block me. They asked a
Yeah.
whole lot of questions I couldn't answer, and I told them I gave them what I could, and next minute they said everything was fine.
Oh, really? And I tried to use TransferWise. They would not let me get any money. And it got to the point to where I was on the phone with MoneyGram for almost 30 minutes and finally said, "Sir, we're sorry. What we need to do now is you need to send me a copy of your passport." I said, "I've sent you 3. It's got to be clear picture. The picture's not clear enough." I said, "I got a scanner. I scanned it in. It is so clear, I can see the color of my eyes." They said, "Sorry, sir, it's not clear enough." I said, I got a pimple on the end of my nose. You can see my pimple." She said, "Sorry, sir, it's not clear enough." I said, "Can you see my pimple?" "No, sir, I can't see it." I said, "I can see it on a copy here I'm looking at." And so they turned me down. I said, I hear Ruth laughing in the background. Everybody's laughing. I said, "I can see a pimple on my nose." "Oh, here you go, honey. You just dirtied that up."
Daddy,
yes?
You're not cleaning your...
I cleaned that one this morning, just now. See? I cleaned it better. These little fingers.
Mr. B says, I'm back under home quarantine, fully vaccinated health worker are testing plus and spreading virus. Really high plus rate. Oral health will no.
Well, Mr. B, are you feeling okay? Hopefully you're doing okay. Hopefully you're feeling fine and doing good. I know it's hard sometimes being on the quarantine. June 15th, free the masks in California. High five. Congratulations there. June 15th, here. More masks. You got to wear 4 on at one time.
Lane hard and on your U.S. bank. Philippine bank spirit going to help.
My U.S. bank said this. It'd be like if I could transfer the money. It's like this. He said, "How would it be as a U.S. bank?" The lady in chat told me. "How would it be as a U.S. bank? Me go grab money out of that account and grab that money." I said, "I can't do it. Legally, I can't do it, number one. Number two is since the international transfer, you're going to have to deal with them there. They're the one that made the transaction. As far as we're concerned, your transaction was completed. We see it as a capture. You captured the money. It was taken out of your account, and there's nothing we can do about it. Believe me, I've been down that road. So that's the reason I was distraught and upset. I mean, okay, it's $200. All right, I've lost $200 before, but not. I consider it like
what?
stealing. Stealing. Stealing, mama. You know, stealing.
I used Remitly and had no issue.
James, you good. You know, congratulations. I'm happy with that. Remitly gave me heck, man.
Ronald said, I was going to use Remitly to send myself money for my income, so I don't know now what I want to do. I don't want my direct deposit be put in the Philippine bank. I want to keep my money in here.
What I did, Ronald, I just keep my bank open in U.S. I have a bank address, a bank cell phone number, everything there in U.S. So if all my bank's there, my bank, if I need it, because to be honest with you, you don't want to bring your money here. You don't want to have your checks deposited here. Because say, for instance, your check's supposed to be on the 3rd. You might get it on the 5th 1 month. Next month, you may get it on the 10th. If you're dependent upon that money, you may find yourself in trouble. Sometimes they'll give you half the money. Sometimes they give you all the money. Be very careful, Larry, with the banks here. I've helped out so many guys on that found themselves in trouble. I mean, just the other day, I had a guy telling me that he had his check deposited. What do? I said, take it out of this bank. Don't have them deposit anymore. Deposit in U.S. still, and then have them, you get your money some other way. This is, I honestly, there is the business of transferring money. Yeah, we always send me the money. If Dr. Fauci said the mask you buy don't even work, yes, it's true. To keep the mosquito or yard chain. Yeah, wrong. You know, but I'm required to wear it here. I wear it. Hey, give that card to Philippine. They can drop blood from a rock. I'll get you money. Hey, it's her card. I told her it's on you. Get the money back. But since it's my it's a corporate card. But since I gave it to her, I said, John and Ruth. Hello, John's Bears Golden Panning. How you doing, my good friend? I'm good with my background. I don't know if HP would know what to do with me. But just waiting around for those contacts to test things. Looks up on Monday. Test today, results Saturday. Okay. Hopefully you're fine, man. Hopefully all's good, Mr. B. You know? That's the thing. We went to CDO. There was probably 150 people getting shots, free shots. I presently will not do it personally, me personally, unless they absolutely make me do it right now.
They said you cannot travel.
Yeah.
You are not vaccinated.
Yeah. But how do you know you're vaccinated? They put a tattoo on top of your head right here. I've been vaccinated.
They gave you card.
I'll give you a card.
Like when you travel, like checkpoint, you show that one.
Well, give me your card and I'll copy it.
Now. Give
me your card and I'll copy it so I can travel. I'll just get ours card.
Anthony Keller.
Good morning, Anthony. How you doing this morning? Good morning. Good morning. How would you send enough money to purchase land? Tens of thousands of dollars. Hey, good to see you. Thank you, Anthony. Anthony, you know what? I tell you what I would do. I'd do a bank-to-bank transfer. Have your Filipina or someone here open up a bank account. And if she already has one, just transfer bank-to-bank transfer. It's $5. It's $5. I transferred money to Ruth's account one time, and it got there fine, but it took it a long time to get there. It did. So I decided not to do that. It took it too long to get there. I don't know, 2-3 weeks, just to get to her bank. So, you know, it's like, oh man, what a hassle that is. I understand things are quicker now because XRP and those things, but I don't know.
XRP not working.
Not XRP. I'm sorry, with whatever the other one's called. I'm sure there aren't a counterfeit vaccination cards in the Philippines. Hey, peekaboo, probably. Hey, let me borrow yours. I go get the neighbors and let me copy it, and then I'll just say I'm okay.
Yeah, but they will ask your ID.
There's got to be some way to know if you've been vaccinated or not. I tell you what they do. They need to put a tattoo up here. I've been vaccinated for COVID. Right here. For honey badger. Excuse me. I've been vaccinated for honey badger right here. I'm sure there aren't. But it's true, though, that there people are getting vaccinated, and they don't know if it's who's vaccinated, who's not vaccinated here. Same old thing. Same old thing. It's like, where's my money? You know? Counterfeit tattoos. Anyway, creating a fake card is going to screw up for the rest of us. That's true. Hey, I got to tell you something. We're standing in line going through the checkpoint. Somebody had a fake ID. And the guy pulled her to the side. And they found a fake ID. People sometimes don't have any kind of IDs. They do have a government ID there that you can use. And I don't think it costs anything to get. But not everybody has ID. And not everybody brings their ID with them. Get this, to get my card back at the bank, they asked for ID, right?
Yeah.
And I had to give my passport. We had to go home and get the passport and come back. We're sending our home to get it. Yeah. So it's true. Everybody don't create a fake card. Vaccinated people should be made bear a big scarlet letter on their breast. That would work. Sabuti says he shut down travel pass because people were making copies. People probably. I know there are people that travel with no ID and think they're going to get through these checkpoints. Not anymore. And not only that, they check your temperature. They do, it's like almost everything but a blood test. I thought about getting my oldest daughter to send my money with me when I moved there through Remittance. That would be, Ron, that would be the easiest way. Or you just send it to yourself, like bank to bank, when you get here.
John Baker, good morning.
Baloo John Baker, good morning.
Paul
S, good morning. How you doing? Welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you so much.
John Pierce said, I haven't had a fake ID since I was 18 and I wanted to get into the bar.
Yeah. SF saying, I'm thinking before it's over, they want the chip or put a barcode. Yeah, you would think something somewhere, I don't know. There a lot of times, it's like anything. I mean, I see things here. They were having travel passes from point A to point B. You had to get one. People were actually making copies of those and making those travel passes. Then they said a QR code. Well, QR code is basically the same information that you have. You just have to have QR code in your ID. I mean, you can make that.
This is not copy QR code.
Yeah.
Our life in the Philippines. Good morning.
Our life. Good morning. How are you doing this morning?
He's talking to Anthony Carr. Don't send anything unless you know the recipient and trust them 1,000%. Number one, owning land is a complicated task that requires a lot of legal counsel.
Yeah, that's true. He's exactly right. My good friend John and Jane.
Good morning.
Great to see you too.
A British expat in the Philippines.
Good morning. Gary, his friend, Mike's friend Gary's channel, their channel, has first AstraZeneca vaccine shot.
Like that.
They gave him a card.
First shot. And
they give him a card.
Like
he got a card. Is it from AstraZeneca? I don't know where that's from. I saw U.S. bought Pfizer.
Pfizer.
What is that? U.S. buys Pfizer? It was on the news this morning. It didn't say who. It said U.S. I don't know who that is. Bought Pfizer. A lot of accounts have transaction limits per day or per month. Our limit is $20K per month in trans, so we get creative building our house there. That's funny. Maybe maybe that's exactly what happened with us. Maybe I was transferring too much money at a period of time. Some months I transfer more than $400, $500, $600. Sometimes, $800 or $1,000. Have you guys taken vaccine? And if so, which one? We have not taken anything at all. We are vaccine free. We honestly are not willing to take one at this present time. We're not really sure where they're coming from. On the box, it says one thing, but inside the bottle is somewhere else. They got a bunch of those, man, where they're outside it says, Pfizer from U.S., but inside is company out of China. So I'm very careful not to do that at this present time. Your live is greatly improved. Guest internet got upgraded. Nice seeing you guys. Yeah, nice seeing you too. Yeah, we're finally at 200. This morning it's 200. So thank goodness. And we got 5, 6, 7 devices on. So yeah, thank
You
goodness for
said
that.
I will be able to top travel in
All right.
September.
Awesome.
Moderna.
Awesome. So Moderna.
Moderna.
Okay, Moderna. Okay. I've seen. It seems like it also something if you're an American citizen living here in the Philippines. Yeah, it does seem like that, Mr. Ron. You know, have you noticed too? And I know you're over in Davao with Mike, but have you noticed that? Have you noticed are things as quiet? Are things are normal? Are people actually wearing the masks? I saw a video the other day where they're not even wearing masks.
Close friend, or you're here that is passed already.
Yeah? Huh?
Your American friend.
Yeah, you guys are aware my American friend passed already from Honey Badger. And he was 72, passed on Friday and buried on Saturday or Sunday. So he just
At night.
huh?
At night.
Oh, that's right.
In the morning,
That's
at
right.
night.
Oh, I am so sorry. I forgot about that. Passed in the morning, gone, buried at night. So, and he'd been here a long time. He was here 15 years before I even got here. It seems like it also is something, if you were an American, yeah, that's true. United States is going to buy 500 million vaccines in poor countries. If that's what it is, okay. Well, they need to buy some and make sure that what's inside the box is exactly sealed. And it was sealed, and it's a different company. So, even they're finding that the ones they're sent to all over, that's not what it says it's on the box. So got to be very careful where that stuff's coming from, what are they putting in you. So just saying. And they caught it. It's on news. So no vaccines for me. I'm willing to
take therapeutic therapy.
Yeah.
Never hear bad things about that. So quarantine me if you have to.
We're doing the same. Ruth is feed me a lot of things, vitamin C, a lot of stuff that will help and enhance me. My wife hadn't taken vaccine yet, but thinking to take Pfizer, but still on the fence. It's part of Agenda 21 depopulation. Paul S., I have a friend of mine that took the Pfizer. 3 days later was sick.
Hello, Tom Shipman.
And was put in the hospital.
Tom Shipman and Wolfin here.
Hey, Tom Shipman, good morning. Wolfen, put in a hospital. Recently got out, but still not well. So, I don't know. Good morning, the one you know.
Talk no.
The one you know. No,
Good
know.
idea not to take vaccine.
Yeah, we're not going to take it yet unless we absolutely have to. We're buttoned down, basically. Ruth goes to town. We put her in bubble wrap and put Vaseline all over her. She looks like, you guys can imagine what it is. Ours here, I cannot say. So when she comes back home, we take all the bubble wrap off and she takes a shower. I don't want her to get sick. My vaccination card has
CDC logo.
Oh, it has CDC logo on it. Compliments Dr. Okay, gotcha. I tell you what, okay. My parents had the Pfizer, haven't had anything yet. I've heard of the Sinovac was found to be faulty. Had nothing but saline solution. Yeah, I don't know. I just kind of, lots of places, if you got a vaccine, you don't have to use masks. Yeah, here, you still have to wear the mask, even though you have the card and all the things if you've taken your first and second shot. For me, it's what shot do what I take and from who. For an example, like what company would be good for me, you know? Is there anybody out there?
Pizza.
Oh.
Pizza.
No pizza. Hey, give me that tapatio sauce there.
What's that?
A red one.
Tapio.
Look what I bought, guys.
Tapatio.
I've been looking for this forever. I bought a big jar of
Tapatio.
Las Cocina nachos too. Anyway, bought that.
And lots of places, if you go vaccine, don't have to use mask.
Oh wow.
5K fine if they pick pick you up with no mask here in Davao. Yeah, even here.
Even here, they were writing They were writing tickets for people not having masks. You know what?
First
People still.
offense.
There's a lot of people.
First offense, 1-5.
Yeah, you see a lot of people don't wear a mask. Don't even have a mask. Never had a mask. Don't even know what a face shield is. But you can't get in the bank. Hello, Tom.
Hello, neighbor.
Hello, neighbor.
Cats.
Hello, neighbor
Let's
Tom
have
Shipman.
belated happy birthday.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, yesterday was my birthday. I was sick all day. I was sick on Wednesday evening and sick all day yesterday. Miss Ruth doctored me up and got me all well. I felt like a train hit me. I was run over by a tractor trailer is what I felt like yesterday morning. I got serenaded by the family at 5 a.m. They came over and serenaded me. I couldn't even get up out of bed to thank them for it. I took the Pfizer, no problem. So far, I had a sore arm for 4 or 5 days. First shot, second, I could not even tell it. You know, how is our friend and family member that took the shot? Are they doing better now? Are they
feel
out?
like they have COVID.
Yeah. So it's been over a week. So a lady worker at Walmart told me you don't have to use a mask if you have a medical condition. I told her mine was mental. That was a couple months ago. Wolfen, how you doing? Mr. John, how you doing? Russell, how you doing? What would you guys think of Mindoro for retirement? Mindoro?
What do you guys think of Mindoro for retirement? What's Mindoro?
Mindoro, Philippines.
Oh.
Yeah. What do you think?
I don't know. I've not been in
I think it's
Mindoro.
okay. I think it's okay.
Mexifel.
Oh, Mexifel, how you doing? New
And
report on
your-
vaccine.
Say that leads to heart inflammation.
Oh, Mexifel, how you doing? Another great channel. You guys check him out. Good friend of mine. Just riding around with his nice, beautiful
have
bike and
many-
beautiful Filipina.
Mini channel here. You just check it out.
Yeah, check each other out. Really nice guy. President House plant.
Doesn't believe people would make fake vaccine. Any time they would take fake votes.
Yeah. Mexifel lost $220 at ATM the other day. And so we were talking about that. Happy belated birthday, Tom Shipman. Daddy Tom, thank you so much. I'm 66 years old. Feel like yesterday morning was 166. I felt so horrible. R came in the room. I didn't know who she was. I said, who are you? Which one are you? I thought actually it was a cousin, Jim. She looked like Jim. And my family. And it wasn't. I told her to give me medicine. I was really down. Yeah, so it was something else. Yeah, happy birthday. Thank you, Mr. Tom Shipman. Hey, I'm 1 year older. USA is pretty much open back up to everyone, back to stadiums, watching the NBA playoffs. I tell you what, I want that to happen so bad. I wish it to happen so bad. I want everything to open up. I want it to be back to normal. And I am so fed up with this honey badger. You have no idea. I can't go to Davao. I can't go to CDO and stay. I can't do the things I need to do. I can't go to Palawan or Boracay. I can't do any traveling. They're trying to get a vaccine passport, going here to places and do things. Texas governor signed a law. No ID. Really, Ronald? Wow. Sinovac is not good. Wolfen's is saying, Balut. Paul S., stay on the fence. My parents got Pfizer at 88 and 90. Both of them, especially mother's side effects. So the point, the olive string. Oh, really? Our life. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. You know what? Our friends here, same situation. They're not doing well. They took the shot. They were doing fine before they took the shot, by the way. They were here too, Miss Ron saying, can't get
Yeah,
the
they
ball
will
here
not
with a
allow
mask.
you if
Yeah.
you're not wearing face shields and face masks.
Thanks, Paul saying, KJ, good to see you too. Good to see you, Paul. Paul, thank you for coming on. Texas signed into law, no back ID. Florida has now no ID needed for business entry. They do. Hoping Alabama will follow Biden. I don't know. You look great. Thank you. Yeah, thank you. It's all the wonderful foods. I tell you what I started doing. No rice from now on. We're eating taco shells. I'm having homemade taco shells. Ruth has been making taco shells from cake flour instead of the other. We'll order some wheat. And I tell you what, I feel better. I feel so much better. Because rice has so much sugar in it. It's killing me. Hey, just found 220 ATM. Peekaboo's giving me egg today on that. Hey, I tell you what, though, it's true, though, right? Hey, guess what? It could have dispensed it later on. You never know. It could have came out and somebody grabbed it. You think when they turned it on, it spit it out? Huh? Think it has memory? It spit out to 10,000 peso? It probably did. That guy's rich.
Tom, you're 5 years older than me. I'm 61 in August this year.
Yeah, you know what? I came here when I was 60 years old.
You looks good for 60 years old.
And you're 4 years older than me. My birthday was yesterday the 9th. Happy birthday.
Belated.
Happy belated birthday. The one to know. The other one to know. S.A. Tom, do you follow Philly and the Philly? I do. I love Philly. Yeah. We talk emails. Yeah, we talk all the time. Well, it's been 6 or 8 months, but yeah, we've talked quite a few times. Yeah, I do follow Philly.
You're in Cebu now, Tom Shipman?
Cebu has no quarantine if you test negative. Wrong, it sticks to you in gym for 2 weeks. Yeah.
Always.
So plan to come. When you come here, you're going to the gym. You don't have to work out, but you're coming to the gym, Tom.
Gymnasium.
And I'd come see you, but let me think about it. No. No. I will not come to the gym to see you. But when you get out of the gym, you feel comfortable, we'll have some lunch down at Ollie's.
Mr. Ron said, I know a couple of people flew from Davao to Cebu and they were saying it was no big deal. When they flew back, they held from the 24 hours and tested them not easy as
they thought. Yeah. I tell you what, we had someone trying to get in from, where were they trying to get in from? Davao, and they put them in the gym. Yeah, you go to the gym here. If you're naughty, you go to the gym. They make you work out. No, but they put you in the gym. If I request week 3, balik pa ang box.
What would they be?
Oh man.
Underwear.
Underwear.
Yeah.
Underwear number 1.
Shorts.
Good jersey shorts.
T-shirts.
Yeah, t-shirts.
Your personal.
Personal care. Yeah, any personal care items. They don't have.
You cannot find if you're a big American.
If you're a big American, anything over 34 waist you can't find. Not for me anyway. I can't find it. And we looked everywhere. You buy it at the mall. It costs $25, $30 for a pair of shorts that are $5 at Walmart. I tried to find jersey shorts, and I've been looking over 2 years for them. Ruth found 2 pairs of shorts. Well, actually, she's ordered me 20. I can't wear any of them because they're too small, European size. I've always been immune to most things anyway, so I'm not really worried for myself. Friends used to joke it would be something crazy like mosquito bite that would kill me. You know, I've always been really lucky in my life and not really sick that much. I've been more sick here than I ever have been in U.S. and all my lifetime there in U.S. I was rarely sick. Here, I've been more sick here than I ever have been. Don't know why. No water, no mosquitoes, bugs.
Sometimes he's under the rain and.
Yeah, under the rain when
and then at night he will get fever.
Yeah, and how come you don't get fever when you're in the rain?
We're used to it.
You're used to it? Yeah. Anyway, I know what happened to Philo. You know what, SF?
Philo's back in U.S.
He's in U.S., but somebody said they talked to him email the other day. Maybe some of the guys here. I don't know. I tell you what, Philo's a good guy. I don't know what happened to him. I did send him an email back 6 months ago, and he said he was fine, everything, he's doing well. I should email him. I'm going to email him and see how he's doing.
Our life said, travel restricted all over and confined to my home apartment for 15 months due to my age. Going to beach is impossible. The new normal is here to stay.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. So sorry to hear that. I know for me, we have been out and we go, but when I wasn't supposed to go, and I barely got through, but I had to go. I'm trying to plan how much I need monthly.
Monthly retirement. Would like to know if a reasonable lifestyle, how much monthly income I needed. This is less than a house in paid and owned outright.
Realistically, common sense will tell you, what are you living on in the U.S.? You're not going to have Western lifestyle here as much if you live out in the province as you do if you live in a city. Wherever you plan on live, you can live quite comfortably for 1,000 or less out in the province. In a city, if you own your house and you keep things, as you normally do, like have a car, whatever, it's going to cost you about 1,200, 1,300, 1,500 tops. But really, overall, there are a lot of people here living here $1,000 a month. I'd say just figure 1,500. But I said this. I'm living for 1,500 in U.S. Actually, less than that, 1,200, something like that. But everything I have is paid for. I lived in an RV my last 2 years, so I just paid for that a month, and I still live quite comfortably. My cars were paid for and things like that. My insurance, all that was all good, and I had everything I needed. Here, I said if I can't live for $700-800 a month in the Philippines, something's wrong with me, and so it's been usually about that. I live for about $600-800 depending. But remember, I bought my house, I bought the land, and everything that I have is paid for, and all I have is my electric, my internet, my food, my insurance, things like that. So that can run $1,000, $1,100, $1,200 if you want to say that, depending on your insurance. So to be safe, 1,500 tops. Province lifestyle, 1,000 tops. And that probably give you a good idea. Land, you could buy land depending accordingly where it's at. But it's like anything else. We go into town. I spent $100 of groceries the other day. It has increased. Groceries gone up 30%. So there are expenditures that's gone up. It's cost me more. So it's cost me probably about another $100-200 a month to live than I normally would be able to live because of the particular situation I'm in with the honey badger. Groceries gone up. Things just gone up. I pay $80 a month for my electric. I pay a couple $100 for my food. I pay $100 and change for my what else was it I pay? Just things, just things, miscellaneous things, taxis, things like that. So it's not too bad. Send me an email address. Let's talk about sending a box. Okay, Peekaboo. Type in my email address right there, honey. Type it in there, R. Young. Have them make you shorts with a tailor. I did, Paul. I had them make me shorts. But finding the material is kind of hard. I actually have them make my shirts and my pants here. And they make them very fine, but the material itself, finding a good cloth material. Now, there's places I can go that have thousands and thousands of materials, but they're all for tailors. They're all for clothes and dresses. Yeah, younger than Tom, 23. So R is going to put it in there. Philly said today he will walk down Walking Street in his new Speedo if enough people donate to his account. SF, he did? I thought you once did a comparison of several foreign vloggers can cost of living. Remember, it was around 1,000. That's exactly right. Yeah. Man, Philly is all in his scuba diving now. He's got his channel on the other day. He was wearing a Speedo. I can't, I don't even want to imagine that in my head. You guys said it now. I can't imagine it. My bowels have never been right since I moved there. I have no idea. I drink tap water. Yeah, I drink just regular, I boil my water here, I'll bring Tom some shorts. He'll need to come up to the gym and pick them up. I'll do that. That's funny. That's so funny. Let's say Philo had some future vision and got out from this badger even on time. That's my take. Yeah, he did. He got out. I did not know what happened to him. I was a constant frequenter to his channel. He's a good friend. I have talked to him. He says he's doing fine. He's a good guy. He's really a good guy. He's a guy you could. He's just a good guy. I live on about 2K here in Canada. Do you really, John? 2K. You can live easily here on a lot less than that. Basco. Good morning, Rod IV. How you doing? Yeah, there's my email address. There it is. Food costs has gone up here too. Lumber is off the charts. Yeah. Lumber, forget about lumber here. Steel's the way to go. You call tag them. What you're calling province is a lot of people call tag them Davao province to me. Their city's not real cheap. They're cheaper than mostly renter housing. Yeah, we when we go places, we stay a month at a time. And we've been to Davao many times. We spent a month at a time, and we have paid $20K for 2 weeks. We have paid $20K for a month. And same in CDL, we paid that there, and down in Oslo and Boholoon and down in Cebu, we paid a lot less than that. We try to get out more, you know. Our goal is to go out one time a month somewhere and spend the night somewhere. Can't do it. Can't do it. They have a Harry Potter park we want to go to up in Malai. We can't necessarily go to it because they're not accepting people. You know, Miss Ron, have you been checked for parasites? It sounds like you may have a parasite. Yeah, you should be checked for a parasite, Mr. Ron. You should go to. I'm surprised you didn't get sick. I got sick from having water. I got typhoid, really bad. But you could easily get checked for that. You know, and hopefully get the feeling better. I know it's really hard. Sometimes here, you have to be very careful. You have to be very careful on what you eat. Make sure you know the person made the food that you're getting ready to eat. Don't just eat the food that's there and think everything's okay. Don't assume everything is the way it was in U.S. Here, it's not. You know, you say you go, you're working at Walmart, you go to the back room and it's all the fine dishes back there, all the fine foods, and you go back there and get something off of it to make a sub sandwich. Don't assume it's the same here when you go to a gathering. You don't know where that came from and who made it. It can be quite tough. Davao is a city, a province of Mindinao. Yeah. Minadona. Okay. So with $1,500 monthly retirement, say you can have 2,000. What can you say? Invest safely, hold your money, and get certain retirement funding. Appreciate the answers. Yeah, Paul asked. You'll be fine financially. You don't have to worry about it. Invest in things that you would know more about that than I would. I know that keep your money there as much as possible. Keep your money. Don't necessarily worry too much about the Philippines. Only come here to live. Investments outside the country. Live here. Enjoy your life here. Don't really worry too much about it because just enjoy what life it has to offer here. The Philippines has a lot to offer. I mean, it really does. It's a beautiful place. It's a great country. I want to travel more, but I can't. No different than anybody else, but we'll be able to do that someday. Yeah, the number is off the scale. 3/4 sheet of plywood. We paid 18 for a few months. Now it's 34 USD sheet of 50. Oh man. We paid how much is a sheet of plywood? 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch plywood here.
700.
Yeah, so we pay $14 to 1,000 peso, but it's substandard plywood. Marine plywood substandard. Material substandard. You got to build here? Only do steel, guys. Don't use any wood. Steel. Don't even worry about using wood. You got to use block. You do some pretty forms instead of using block as much. Concrete's expensive and it's substandard concrete. I gave an example. We had a bag of concrete. It was left out in the rain and it got wet. It got hard. Why do I say it's substandard? Well, it's hard, but you open it up, there's bubbles all in it and everything else. It's just the quality is you almost have to do, like say you're doing 50-50 ratio or 70-30 ratio, whatever ratio you're doing, you have to up more concrete in it to get a better ratio because it's not good. Jim and Rose, good morning. How you doing this morning? Welcome. Let's see here. Bill Bruce saying we got excited with recent market surge, sent 1.3 million peso to start a house build. Everything got carried away and the project's exploding. So far, 6,000 square feet is still growing. Wow, Bill Pruitt, good for you. I'm coming to your house when you finish, okay? Yeah, give me a room off the side, okay? Me, you, and me, Ruth, RR will just take part of the house, okay? Tell Rose to move over. I'm afraid we're inflation headed for hyperinflation. John Ferris, termite food, exactly. I'm telling you. Of course, this is still house we're in. Thank goodness. I think Ruth said to me yesterday, I am so happy you bought this house. What was the reason you said that to me yesterday?
Huh?
Why did you say that?
What?
Why did we buy this house? A positive note. Noise. Because the noise. Because the noise. You come over here and sit down. I'm gonna flip it around. Well, yeah, I'm gonna pitch you around. You come over here and set another 10 minutes then, and then I'll shut it down. Come over here. She's eating. She's over
Daddy,
eating.
you're not even 1 hour yet.
I'm not even 1 hour yet.
Daddy, Jim
Okay.
and Rose is there.
Hi, Jim and Rose. How was everything going, Jim and Rose? Look at Ruth made. What is that?
Banana.
What is that? I don't know. What is that, Ruth?
Don't disturb me. I'm eating.
Don't disturb me. I'm eating. Let me flip this around. Let me flip. This is banana cake. Banana cake. You see? Can you see?
You're crazy.
I had to. I just had to. I'm crazy. She's hiding because she's eating food. What are you eating over there? She's eating some of this. Come here, honey. I'll let you have another piece. Come here, honey. Come on over here. Another 10 minutes. Come here. So, let's see.
You're so disturbed.
I know, and I love you too, darling. Let's see here. Jim Rose, say hi to Jim. I pray it doesn't get as bad as the 1930s Great Depression. Three-quarter inch ply was $7. Whoa! Whoa! $75. That's almost 4,000 peso for a 3/4 inch piece of plywood.
Pesos man do?
Huh?
Pesos man good?
No, $75 at Lowe's. Huh?
I want to eat that.
Sorry, you got to come over and get it. Wow, SF thinks that's insane. Can't afford to build a house in those prices. Wow. I look forward to selling my house in the U.S. Increase in value over 100K. Must be my nest egg in the Philippines. Super over there for R.
You're so mean.
I said, tell her come over here and get it. So I switched to the other side.
That's a prefab house, right? How much you put again?
Yeah, it's a foldable house. Paid $10,000 for it. $9,200 to be exact. Added some sandwich pound to it and other stuff. $10,000. So 500,000 peso. Delivered here was everything delivered. Let's just say $13,000. It's less than that, but $13,000. So going through all the customs and everything, crane, picked up, dropped here, all that stuff's added in. So $13,000. Yeah, Fernet Branca, if you can get it, it's all my travels in Africa. You never once issue bitter, made a root stain liquor, with my
Italian
stomach many
liquor.
times. Yeah.
If you want to build in the Philippines, check out the Texas Filipino blood.
Yeah, he's building here. He's here now. Yeah. Watch XSplit, watch eats. Peekaboo. That's exactly right. You want to be on XSplit now, darling, right? What are you eating? What are you eating over there now? What are you eating?
Wala, daddy.
Well,
Could be.
Hey, you know what? Wouldn't you hate if you had false teeth and you chewing and it falls down on the floor? Supply and demand. I still have a bunch of plywood I bought. I bought 38 per sheet. $38. Tom, 5 bedrooms, 3 baths, possibly an over garage apartment in the future. Plenty of room for a company. Oh, well, no. We can sell our place, just move in over at Bill's. Big Bill, that's nothing in Canada. My house went from 500K to 1.2 Canadian house value, still going up. Wow, Paul, that's
Shoes knee. Shoes knee there?
yeah. Shows. Good morning. I haven't seen you forever and ever and ever. How are you? Shows, good morning. Good to see you. If you build a house there, do like Texas, is that hand mix your own concrete with a rock and sand. You won't. That way you can control the quality of mix. Yeah, he does a pretty good job with that. He's having a hard time too, also with substandard products. He's having really a hard time with it. $80 for 1/4 inch 4x8 sheet here. Wow, it's a lot of money. 2 varieties are $11. Well, yeah. So steel's the way to go here. You can buy a 20-foot steel. I'm going to say 1 inch by 1 inch pipe square to use for railings or whatever you want to use it for. You know, $5 to $7 for 20 feet. Termites don't like steel diet. Yeah, it's hard on their stomach. Hello, Big Daddy. Say hi to Big Daddy.
Good morning.
He had him a Jersey Jersey sub the other day. Remind me of, I wish I could get subs like that. Can I get it? Can I get the meat? Where is RR? RR is right there. Say hi, RR. Say hi, RR.
No.
Say hi back.
Hi.
That's RR. She's over here helping her mommy. Was doing something. I don't know. Still an 8 act is cheaper and faster built with wood. Yes, it is. Mike's Jersey subs. That's what it is. I like Mike's. It's good. It's a good place. They fill it. They fill it full and thick. There was one I used to go to there in Ormond Beach at the plaza there. I don't know if he's still there or not, but there in the plaza there in Ormond Beach there where TGI Fridays is. But still, it's not good for lightning storms. It's just for framing. A lot of the new buildings they're doing here now are doing steel roofs, steel frames, steel all the way around. And I was wondering about that also. I don't know about that. I was wondering about it also. I think if they ground it really good, do a good grounding of the building, might be okay. But yeah, but everything else might be affected in there. I also thought about this with the steel house. I thought about it. I have a lightning arrestor. I just never installed it. My house is grounded though, but I grounded the house. So it's on the ground. No, that was a joke. It's grounded. It's on the ground. No. Joke. My house is grounded. So she waved. Yeah, she waved. What's up, Gilbert C? How you doing? Good morning.
Gilbert C.
Good morning. Yeah, RR went from camera star to shine now. Read that, RR. Yeah, she don't want it to be on camera anymore. She said she wants to be a movie star, but now I don't know. Sorry, keyboard is broke. It's okay. It's grown a bunch since the last time I saw her. SF, you have no idea. She's 13. Will be 13 going on 30.
No.
All right, 13 going on 20. All right.
13 going on 30.
There he is. Say hi again, R. Say hi. This is Tom and Ruth. Go ahead, do it. Go do hello. Go ahead. Quick.
No.
Go ahead, quick.
Hello. This is RR from Tom and Ruth, Philippine.
Okay, that's good. You did an excellent job. If I could put her on here, I would. I think I just stuck the big gold man. I tell you what, John Ferris, you do a good job on penning and teaching. I can't believe you made that. Has 13 USD. That's cheap. Yeah, we.
You will update again then.
I will update the house and what we've done to it. It's worth it for me. I would not have any other house. Termite free, bug free, noise free. You don't hear any horns, horses. I mean, the roosters or anything in here, right? And you would hear that normally. It's very loud outside. Yeah. Okay. I had a 13 with ham, provolone. Capicola, pepperoni, salami, jalapenos, lettuce, tomatoes, salt, pepper, oregano, lime. Oh man, Big Daddy, you're making me hungry. Steel is better for lightning. It conducts, we blow up and burst into flames. Letters D and J don't work. Well, it just uses A, B, C, D. No, A, B, C, E. Good morning, Wolfen. House, yeah, the house, yes. Most teenagers only want to do TikTok videos. Ah, you're right. Exactly right. We had to eliminate that. It was overtaking her life. She has she has no access to phones other than what her mother gives her. We had to eliminate that because of I want her to be. Just give me another year or so. She's 12. Give me another year or so. Then she can have her phones back and do all that stuff she wants to. I want to keep her free from all that because when they get gadgets, we go to a sister's house or a gathering. All of them are over in the corner on their gadgets. They don't associate. They don't socialize. They don't talk with anybody. They're over there playing their games, Mobile Legends, and all these games, and it's not good. It's not good for anybody. I'm telling you, this gadget is a bad thing. So I went to a party, and all the cousins are in the line. Everyone's on the phone. So I need to eliminate our being on the phone because it's not beneficial. It's really not. It gets to the point to where it's like I turn that air conditioner on high. It's so hot in here. It's like it's where it's it takes away. It just takes away from the child. You know. Extra meat. Oh, Larry's. It was Larry's. You're right. It was Larry's. I'm sorry. It was Larry's. My food bill's double. Contractors refuse to honor bids. They're having bids no price, subject to material prices, and no one knows how high they will go. Yeah, the prices are going up. If I was to build something, I would buy the steel now. I really would. Larry's Giant Subs. Real talk. What is your waist size? Preferred store. My waist size is about 38, 39 today. I was actually 35, 36 for the longest. So 38, 39. I would say 39. No blue couch. Chris, we took the blue couch away because took Ruth away. Good morning. How you doing, Randy Conrad? Good to see you, my friend. So, Tom, we talked about solar panels anyhow. Yeah, we did. I would love to buy a parcel of land, get hordes of solar panels for personal use, power share, maybe Bitcoin mining. What do you think? I think it's a good idea.
So they used it.
Sharing Bitcoin, sharing your land, solar panels. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Solar panels is the way to go. House price has gone up about 30, only giant ones for sale around here, SF is saying. Land has gone up here. House price has gone up here. It's like my dad used to say, they only have so much land, right? But they are really, really, really building a lot here. All new buildings are going up, but yet I go down the street, the ones that were open a year ago, they're gone. The buildings are empty. And these big, beautiful buildings, they're gone. Now, we're getting more gas stations here than we are anything. There's going to be like USA. Within a quarter mile of me, there's 2 gas stations. Within 1 mile of me, there's probably 5. Within 2 miles of me, I bet there's 20 gas stations. Right? And probably 10 of them are new within this last year. They're just gas stations. So, do I have any pets? This one.
No, I'm not a pet.
This is RR. Anybody don't know R? Say hi. This is RR.
Daddy, why do I look so ugly there?
I know. You look fine to me. See? See? Yeah. There she goes, a little TikTok.
No, that's not TikTok. That's swag.
Swag. Okay, swag. Okay, yeah. See? Daddy's not into things. That's the reason Daddy keeps her off phone for a little while. I want her young as long as I can have her, where I can still get, hi, Daddy, good morning, give me a morning hug.
But I still don't do that.
Yeah, you still do that now. I didn't get one this morning, but I get them. And I want her to keep her young as possible, as long as I can, and then she wants to filter out. But I don't know how I'm going to do the Facebook and the boys and all that stuff. I really don't know. I don't know.
You won't have any problem with
SF, I sold my car. I sold my car to her cousin, Ruth's cousin. I paid $2,000 for it. I drove it for maybe 6 or 8 months, 8 months maybe, before it kapooked. And then I could still drive it on and off, and we did. We drove it on and off. I sold him the car really cheap. I gave it to him for $400. And he is a mechanic by trade. Everything's running fine on it. He's having problems. He has to replace the transmission. The only place this one at is Davao, and he can't get there to get it. He's had it for about 8 months. Good luck with that. Yeah, amen. Good luck with that. Amen. We have a dog and a cat that love to terrorize me. Hey, I understand that too. The TikTok's a way of life. Yeah, I heard Walmart put a bid on them. I don't know who owns them now. Tom, I have a 14-year-old niece in the Philippines that's half as tall as our Bill. I know. She's tall. She's taller than her mama. She's gonna be tall like daddy. Problem is, boys don't like tall girls here. Boys like to be taller than the girls. So maybe that might be a thing for me. That might be a positive thing. Keep boys off for a while. So they don't like tall girls here. They shy away from tall girls here. Hello, Marlon Music. Good morning. Welcome. Thank you so much for coming on. Big Daddy, thank you again. Yeah, R has grown. She really has. She'll be in the 3rd grade this year.
Huh? Grade 8.
Grade 8. Okay. Did you pass grade 7?
Yeah.
Okay. You sure?
Yeah. Oh, bro. By the way, I got my grades, Daddy.
When?
I don't know when was that.
How come I didn't see them?
Because mommy didn't see them either. Because
You hid the grades?
no, mommy saw it.
Well, let me pull them up. Let me see them.
Okay.
She got her grades, but we did not know. Did Mama see the grades?
Yeah, I think so because she just.
See, that's the thing. Wolfen. CCP. Oh, on TikTok. Okay. She goes to well, it's a private. It's a university, but it's a grade school, high school, university. They call it university. They are. She did go to private school, but it's all non-FaceTime. It's all done by internet now. So school this year would be done by internet, possibly next year, according to the school board. So good grades get a sponsor for a degree later. Yeah, she could easily do it. She's in her upper class of her grade. We have a hard time keeping her focused on it and finishing the project she has. But once I get her going, she does okay. But getting her going is doing it. She's normal. She's a normal child. She's really normal. Yeah. Did university pay for that online? Yeah, it's a regular school here. It's a class here. No, I don't pay for anything other than her books or her tuition, whatever that is. It's not much. Inspiration's the key. Yeah, inspiration's the key. It really is. A lot of times what happens too is the kids, they're doing modules. They transfer papers, and it's not a good thing. So it's all kind of new now, but they're really doing what they call school modules or online. Teachers are really bad though. They force papers, force projects down. It's easy to overload a child when you're accountability for a job. What I mean by that is they will send her a lot of homework because what'd you do today, teacher? Well, I sent my kids this. And so the kids are really overloaded with a lot of stuff. And I have to say it's too much work. Rose had the same effect on boys growing up. She was always taller than them. I guess intimidated for them, but she met me. I'd say she's short. Yeah. Well, remember Ruth was 5'1" for the longest time, and she told me that. And I got her. She's 4'8", 4'9" if she's lucky. You know, she's a little one, but man, a handful. Amen. She is really a handful, and I tell her that. So can a foreign student Canada register that school, university school? Yeah, sure can. She sure can. It's called, what's it called? Mindinao?
Which one, my school?
Yeah.
Central Mindanao University.
Central Mindanao University. Just put in Central Mindanao University on internet. You'll find it. They are not allowed to grad here, so the village is allowing the grads to go to parade through to one so we can all applaud them. Yeah. Yeah. They did have, were allowed at the college, one of the colleges, and what they did, they had last year's and this year's together, and they graduated school, but it was limited. Like I said, we're still limited at church. Only 4 people can go to church, so the church is still locked. We can't go to church here because we're under the quarantine. So we'll just hang in there until, you know what I'm saying? I know that a lot of times what happens, you don't really realize it, but we don't think of those things. I know in US I can still go to church. Here I can't because of what they say. So you do give up certain things here. You have to be careful on. You have no rights here. You have rights, but you have no rights. You're not a born citizen of the country, so you have to really tread lightly and be careful what you say and what you do. You get someone mad, you offend someone, or hurt their feelings emotionally. You have to be very careful with that here. They're really a good, solid country, but we are visitors, you know. Rose says she's 5'5", but it's more like 5. Yeah, exactly. That's John Ferris. Sorry for the typos. It's okay, John. I'm not worried about that. I understand it. Yeah, you can't buy land if you're married to one. Exactly. Ruth owns the land here, but I own the house above it. We set it up that way. So she owns the land. I own the house above it. I own that house above it. She owns the land. God forbid if something ever happened, on this earth, I could pick up the house and move the house somewhere else. And there's a house there in the land. Worst case scenario, you can pick up this house, put it on lease land for 25 years and be set. Nothing wrong with it. Just fold it right back up because it's foldable. There's hinges on it. It's got piano hinges. So the whole house piano hinge. You just fold it right back up. But yeah, would it be a house? No, you can do it in a day. You can do it in a day. There's nothing really attached to the house now. It could easily be folded up and moved. I'm 5'6". It's okay. I'm 6'3" and 220 now. I'm about 240. I'm 240. Well, that's what the scale said at the doctor's office 2 years ago. So I may be 280.
2 years ago.
I don't know. I'm not measuring. The scales, I tried one at the store, put it on the ground and tried it. It broke. It made it to 1 pound. Somebody broke it. Wolfen, I'm 6'3". Yeah. Can you combine that prefab house and make a 4-bedroom? Sure. Yeah. We have 2-bedroom now. We're going to expand it. We're going to go up and have the whole floor. We're going to make a whole new big room up there. You can make it 4, 5, 6 bedroom. And you go up from there if you want to. But we're going to go up and build just one big floor. It's going to be about, the room, it'll be about, let's see, be about 500 to 600 square feet. And just one big room. We're going to have a sink up there and a toilet. And then it's going to be all open. Could be used for, I'm going to put a big TV up there or a projection screen. Probably a projector and a screen. We have a screen. Easy to buy a projector for, whatever. And then just have movies up there with bean bags or something like that. You guys know what I mean? Or have a couple of recliners up there. I'd love to get a couple of recliners. I have to ship them in though. I've never had a complaint, Bill Pruitt saying. I can still dig 6 yards a day at 55. Good for you, my friend. Good for you. Hey, that's good. 6 yards. That's pretty good. Nia's 5'3" and light. Complected. Filipina find her attractive. She doesn't want any part of one because she is abused by one. Oh, she thinks I'm great, and I'm not. I'm just good to her because I love her. Miss Ron, she's happy to have you. And I'm sure she cherishes that every day. And you know what? She does a good job, I'm sure. Congratulations to you, Mr. Ron. Insulation from heat. We have an air con. It's on. The walls itself are 50 millimeters. 50 millimeters, and the ceiling is 75 thick. 50 millimeters thick and 75 millimeters thick. And the reason for that is because you're walking on a roof, because you're always walking on this, that, and other. This particular sandwich panel will hold a lot of weight. You can put 3 men on one side, put 3 men on the other side, and put a thing in the middle, and you can teeter-totter. That's how strong it is. It's pretty strong. It's durable. When it rains, it smells like BBs hitting the roof. A hard rain smells like BBs. Other than that, you hear the drip drips, but it's pretty quiet. The house itself's quiet. I would buy another one. I wouldn't live in a house here. No way. Not in the houses here. And I've been in some $1 million homes, 5, 6, 7 bedrooms. Been in some beautiful homes here, but no matter what, all beautiful tiles and all this stuff. No matter what, though, to be honest with you, I still live in this one better. Those houses are damp. My friend's got 5 air conditioners in his house. The tall ones like I have here, the inverter type, and they do a pretty good job. But he has them on all of them on all the time, and it's his electricity bill is like $8,000 a month, $140, $150 a month. But it's like you go in there, it smells mold and mildewy all the time, and he's got a couple of maids, and he's rich. He gets about $5,000 a month, and he said, I can't spend $5,000 a month. He said, I can't spend $5,000 a month in USA on retirement. Everything's paid for, so what am I going to spend it on? But what about heat transfer? Does it pass through quickly? There's no pass through because it's metal. In other words, you feel the wall now. The sun's hitting the wall now. It's cool to the touch. This is cool to the touch. Outside the wall is, of course, hot as heck. It's 2 pieces of metal with styrofoam inside. And the styrofoam is glued to the metal on both sides, or on this side and on the other side. Then they slide in like Legos. You put this sandwich panel in a track on the bottom floor. You set the panel in it. Same thing on the top, and you slide them together, and it goes click. And then you put a small bead of silicone or whatever, not silicone, that there. And then on both sides, do the next one, the next one, the next one. Go around, cut out for the windows, put the windows in. It's a simple thing. We built a garage in 2 days. Roof, sidewalls, everything. It has no windows in it though, but 2 days. 3 days counting the concrete. They did this roof here outside here with sandwich panel. I got a sandwich panel roof outside here, porch, and it's extra panel I bought to add on the roof, but we decided to go up. And so we'll either use sandwich panel or light duty metal upstairs. I don't know what yet. She's the end of my life. I don't want anyone else. She's so good to more than any woman I've ever been. I was married for 40 years to watch her become a control freak. I'm happy now. I understand that. Mr. Ron. I've been there, done that myself. I have Ruth, thick and thin, no matter what, until I told RR I'm here until. So she's got to help change my diaper when I get older. Yeah, you got to help change my diaper, and when I gurgle over myself. There you go, R. Say hi again.
Daddy, why my face is different there?
Because that's the way you look.
No.
Yeah, see? Look at all them pimples.
No, I don't. I have none.
I was joking with it. Big Daddy. Do pests get through like giant cockroaches? Yes, they do. The cockroaches will come in. They'll fly in the door, or they'll get in through the door, or something we brought in. The other day, someone brought a package in and had one on it, or the kids are constantly. Listen, one thing I've learned, you can change the doors out here, sliding door. One thing I've learned is you can put a door that opens and closes. The sliding door works pretty good, but kids seem to love a sliding door. They like to open and close and lock it. Open and close and lock it. Open and close and lock it. But if you have an aircon going in the house, it's kind of hard. Same way walk-in coolers built in the U.S. That's exactly what it is. It's a walk-in cooler. Exactly. And it keeps it in. I got this one on, it's on, I don't know if it's on high. I think it's on high now. But it'll cool the whole house. Yeah, I have ants too. I have ants. The small little black ants. Now those will crawl through anything. But it's not, I don't have any nuisance. I don't have any rat. I don't have any other bugs that come in. I don't have anything else come in. But the other house will. Your dauber will build a nest that you don't worry about because they'll sneak in and find a way in. A bird's nest upstairs will find their way in. They just do. Rat will find their way in. But it's hard for them to chew through metal here. Especially a heavy-duty metal. So it's kind of hard. I think I'll call a stream now because I'm getting tired and I'm getting hungry. I've been on 1 hour and 25 minutes. Sorry for the mishap with the XSplit. It really messed up. When I get to talking a lot, as you can see, my voice is changing. So I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time with me today. And I want to thank you for always coming on streams. It was kind of impromptu stream. Yeah, flies. Yeah, flies get through. Yeah. No crevices. There's nothing that's open. It's a sealed house. You seal it with the rubber. Like, for example, your car door in your car, you slam the car door, that piece of rubber. You put that piece of rubber at that joint right there all the way down. It's a thick piece about this thick and about that wide. Once you shut it, ain't nothing coming in. No air, nothing. I can open this right here, and this door, it will open, and I can take this furniture out if I had to right now. I could, but the house is sealed. I didn't bolt it shut or bolt it or anything. There's no need in it because when that closed, it's sealed. Let me tell you something. You say one thing about Chinese, but when they built this thing, it's tight. In fact, if you close that bathroom door, you can't have it. It won't close. It's like a new car. Same thing with our bedroom doors. Air's got to be in there. So you got to get, because how can I say? It's like a new car still to this day. Yeah, thank you. We've had to give our time, but we'll get the SS for a dependent child. What do you think? God bless. Russell, you can have a child, but it needs to live in the United States of America for 5 years before they can get benefits, Social Security benefits. All right. Thank you, Mr. Ron. Russell Swatts, thank you. Paul S. Mr. Ron, John Fairs, thank you. Yeah, they can't through cement. Yeah, exactly. That's right. Marlon, thank you. Thank you, Marlon. Thank you, Paul S. Thank you, Mr. Ron, Big Daddy, S.F. Bukaki. Thank you so much, John Fairs. Thank you for coming on. Paul S. Wolfen, thank you for coming on. Scoot. Thank you for coming on today, Chris. Thank you for coming on today, Wolfen. Thank you, Bill Pruitt, Mr. Chris. Thank you for coming on. Randy Conrad, thank you for coming. Tom Shipman, thank you. Anthony Keller, thank you. Big Daddy, thank you. Rex Phil, thank you. Scooby, thank you. Gilbert C, thank you. Thank you so much, all. Thank you for spending your valuable time with me today and taking the time. Our Life in the Philippines, thank you for coming on. Peekaboo, thank you for coming on today. Let's see, Ronald Bowden, thank you for coming on, Ronald Bowden. RQTIFF, thank you. Let's see, did I miss anybody? Anthony Keller, thank you. Peekaboo, thank you for coming on. Let's see, did I miss anybody today? Well, it only went up that far. So I want to thank everybody for spending their valuable time with me today and coming on today. We've been on an hour and a half, and time flies, right? So God bless everybody, and thank you so much. Everybody have a great and exciting Friday, Thursday evening, where you're at, and have a great Friday. God bless everybody, and thank you. Say bye, R.
Bye.
Bye, R.
Bye.
Bye. See you. God bless.